it's been really good for you and I to do this work together because
Mm,
we have that heart, for people. And so when you and I do have conversations, it's because it pains us and we want to do things differently, right? And so I was just sitting here saying thank you. That I'm so glad to be working with you. So
yeah, I agree.
yes, I had to throw in something
I
mushy and,
agree.
and
No, that's
nothing,
so
but
good. I agree. Oh, I
yeah,
love that.
yeah, we
So
care.
we
And
do about one another and then
hmm
about
yeah,
everyone else. And like,
mhm,
yeah, I don't know. I just keep getting coming back to like, we're doing this because we want, like, everyone deserves their full humanity, their whole decency, their
mhm,
whole identity to be seen and truly valued.
yes.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I think that's what sets us apart as Ripple,
Mm,
right? What sets
yeah.
us apart?
Right.
And I think that's at the heart of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're very intentional. When we meet with our clients, it is whatever we do is tailor made for them wherever they are.
Yep.
And that it brings me joy that we could do that, right?
Mhm.
Where we can sit and listen and care for
Yeah.
our clients. And yeah, what else?
I think that's the main thing. I think you hit the nail on the head of what sets us apart. And we do consulting work. Like we want to come in and we want
Mhm,
to offer like specific resources and education and awareness and training is needed and
mhm,
consulting, but it's not going to be a business transaction. Like we don't that feels like we're wasting our time and your time, um, because we could easily just come in and give you a list of do's and don'ts, and then you could put that up on your wall and be done for the day. And that feels like a lot along the lines of, um, we changed what we look like and we changed what we do, but not really. It hasn't actually shifted things.
mhm.
Um, we're not interested in that. We care very much about that relational piece, and that's why I think that's what sets us apart, and that's why, um, we work so hard to form those relationships and cater things to each person's need, because one organization is not the same as the next, just like one person in that organization is not the same as the next. And so by bringing in that holistic identity work, we're recognizing like we see you and your whole story and your perspective, and we want to humanize you so that we can work at this together. Um, and yeah, I think the only thing I'll add is like that we can get into this big picture of society right now, and especially in the US. There's so much polarization of thought and whatnot. And I think if we boil that all the way down, is that it's that fear, and then it's that dehumanizing, is we can no longer, we've lost the ability to just interact with someone and humanize them and have a relationship and have a conversation and be okay with that difference and know that it could actually enhance our lives. And that might seem like it's oversimplifying it, and maybe it is in some ways. Um, but I think that's really what we're trying to get back to, because I don't know who said it, but it's really hard to hate up close.
Mhm.
And once you get to know someone and their story and their perspective, it suddenly becomes, oh, okay, I see where
Mhm.
you're coming from. And I might actually have the same values as you. We just see different solutions or how to get to the same goal.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes we don't even realize that we are dehumanizing because we're just thinking like everyone else.
mm,
And so, yeah. Oh, that's a conversation I wish we had more time for. But
right.
yeah.
Well, and I
Yeah.
think that that's good. That reminds us that like this is only going to be the first of many conversations. I think we've already gone way longer than we planned. But that's just like a little glimpse of like we have these
Mhm.
conversations and then we get going and it's like, oh, and also this. So we'll have lots more, but this is
Mhm.
kind of a little snippet of who we are as Ripple and what we're about. Yeah. So thanks everybody for listening in and stay tuned for more info.